Hey, time for an upper body focused workout. All you need is a hand towel and a yoga mat. Keep your yoga mat nearby, grab your towel, and let's get warm. All right, we have a brief and accelerated warm up today. Let's start with marching in place, letting the arms pump at your sides. And let's take a big inhale as you march. Fill your lungs. Empty them out. One more. Open up the feet. Go side to side. Can stay small to start off. We'll see this again during the workout, but it'll be a little bit bigger. Grab your towel, a couple more moves to get warmed up with that, and then we will begin. So nice and easy grip, rotating side to side, letting your arms and your towel float with you. Make your way back to center, arms up about 45 degrees in front of you. And we're going to round forward. Take it up. Shoulders roll down your spine. And again, round forward. And this time, hands towards your thighs and roll all the way up. Last but not least, overhead and just a nice gentle side to side. Shoulders rolled back and down on either side of your spine. With all of these warm-ups, and then when we get to the cool down, you can always hang out a little bit longer if something feels extra good. Back to center and shake it out. Roll the shoulders, shake it out. Wrists and ankles get a little roll. All right, hopefully you're feeling warm. So grab water anytime you need it. I'll show modifications, so take them when you want them, leave whatever you don't want. And if you would like a chair just in case nearby, or a countertop, a wall, some type of space just in case so that you know it's there. Otherwise, let's work. All right, roll up your towel. Nice firm grip, shoulders back and down. Squat and big circle. All the way around. In about 5 big circles and squats in each direction. And then switch. Toes pointing to the corners and knees track right over the top. Chest lifted, hips sinking back and down. Release and squeeze through your shoulder blades. We are rolling forward as we're pulling open through the chest. Again, about 5 in each direction. Switching and rolling at your own pace. Shoulders are away from your ears. Shake it out. Shake out your hands, roll your wrists anytime you need it. Big overhead reach, feet planted under hips, soft knees. So really focusing on pulling down through your lower arm. It's also going to increase the stretch and the bend through your side body. Slowing down your pace. Keeping your navel pulled in nice and tight. And reset to the center and come on back down. Palms face up. We hinge forward from the hips and pull up and back. So we're pulling the towel apart as we pull the towel in towards the body. Taking your eye gaze about 5 feet in front of you on the floor. Release. Shaking it out. All right, feet are planted underneath hips. Take a really long step back. Same leg that's in front, that hand is going to be in front. And bring your hands together. We sink down into lunge as we extend and lengthen through triceps. So every time you lunge, you pull down, extending through the back of your arm. Straight down and up with your body, and back heel is always lifted. About 10 for each leg. Spine is long, shoulders stacked over hips. Once you've hit your 10, reset and switch. And bring it to the center of your chest. Don't be afraid to stay and linger for just a moment as you pull down and sink into your lunge. All right, shake it out. So keeping your towel behind you, arms long, show you from the side. We are lifting as we pull out and away from your body. Everything back in and relax. So your towel is pulling apart and away from your body at the same time. Lengthening arms and legs away from you as you lift tall through the crown of your head. The slower the pace, the better. A couple more for each leg. Keep breathing. And once you're there, shake it out. So we're going to work into our middle and upper back. Hands go wide on your towel, hinging forward at your hips. Squeeze to bring your towel just below chest line and elbows to the back wall. So we're pulling up towards the body and opening arms apart from each other through the elbows, squeezing against your body. Extra important to have a strong core brace here to support your lower back. If you feel any tension through your low back, any pain, that is a great sign that we need a stronger brace through the abdomen. All right, gently bring it up and shake it out. All right, into some fine motor, small muscle group work. Take your towel the long way and We are just rolling it up using fingers, wrists. It doesn't have to be pretty. Once you've got it all rolled up, start to twist and rotate through your wrists as big as you can. So great for wrist mobility. Although if you do have any wrist issues, please use caution with this and listen to your body. You know what is best. And then take a couple tugs open. A couple more wrist rolls. And then tug open. And then unwind the other direction. Till you have reached the start. And then shake it out. Folding up your towel again. Rolling it, folding it, whatever works best for you. Feet underneath your hips. Sliding right down your thighs to about kneecap level. Back up using your glutes. And then squat down to the side and switch. So back up. Lower down, belly is tight. Use your glutes to rise back up. Squat, switch. So this variation of a deadlift, think about tailbone to the ceiling as you lower down. It's all right, you can give your towel a big smack on the floor. And release. The feet take a little wider stance. Toes to the corners, grabbing near the ends of your towel. We are going to lean to one side and reach, pulling your top arm and bottom arm away from each other, back to center, and switch. So similar to a bow and arrow type of move. Of course, a little bit different placements of the hands and arms. But the goal is to sink deep into your lateral lunge and really press and pull simultaneously. And of course, with all of these exercises, feel free to slow it down or speed it up ever so slightly as your body needs. Keeping in mind that the more control and the slower you go, the harder your muscles are going to work in this case. Less momentum. Hey, buddy. All right, shake it out. Hello. All right, next up, taking your towel the short way, and we are just waving it. Big shakes up and down. Now notice how everything needs to stay solid so that you stay upright, feet firmly planted, and soft knees. Shake it out. All right, towel gets folded back up, hands a little bit closer to the center, so a more narrow grip. Shoulders still back, and we're still squeezing and pulling open through our back and opening through the chest. All right, little pulses. Locking in your core. Release. Same type of pulses, but we go corner to corner, so not further than each corner, right and left. All right. Arms somewhere between chest and belly button height. Still a slight bend through the knees, shoulders back. And release. All right, grab your yoga mat. We're going to take it to the floor. All right, Still with your towel, you're gonna find boat pose. So feet are gonna come off the floor and we are tapping wrist down to the floor. Now, of course, if that is too much, feet down in the center and just lift one leg at a time. So it's a slight lean back, long spine. But if you can, and you can stay here with both feet up. All right, take a quick recovery and we reset. Go again. So your choice. Really important to keep breathing. And here's another great option. And shake it out. All right, next up, we are coming down onto our stomachs. Toes stay on the floor. Arms go long in front of you. Once you see what we're doing here, then take your eye gaze down to your mat. But we are squeezing and pulling as you lift up just through the upper body. Toes stay pressing down, belly button down, and squeeze and release. So think about driving your belly button down to the floor as your chest lifts. We keep our lower back from overextending, staying safe by squeezing our glutes together. Keep them nice and tight. And release. Little roll, little shake. And we've got a Superman. So lifting up and release. Taking your eye gaze back down to your mat. Pushing belly button into your mat once again. Keep breathing. Notice if you're holding your breath, let it out. One more. And shake. All right, back to the towels. We're gonna repeat from the beginning. Wide sumo squat. Toes and knees go to the corners. Shoulders back. Really big circle as your chest stays proud. Pressing evenly through both feet. 5 big circles and squats in each direction. Switching when you're ready. Resetting your shoulder blades back and down your spine. Anytime you feel shoulders creeping up. Once you've hit your 10 on each direction, release and shake. Forward and back circles or rolls with the towels. Feet underneath your hips. So we really want to feel the focus through the back side of our body, as well as chest, shoulders, and rotating as you're ready. Big wide swoops. Really focus on feeling the muscles down your back. Shake it out. Now, adding a bit of a balance element this round. Arms overhead, same arms and leg lifting, and then switch. Now, if it becomes too much with holding onto the towel, or you would like to hold on to the chair, to a chair with one hand, totally fine. You can still add that curve to your spine. So now we're adding balance, more stability, keeping chest facing forward. It feels good all the way up your side body. Allowing your spine to find that nice C curve. Still pulling down through bottom arm. Last one. Center up, shake. All right, let's work into the biceps. So palms face up. Show you from the diagonal, tipping, we pull up and row at the same time. Remember, we're still actively squeezing the towel apart and breathing. Eyes are in front of you to the floor, about 5 feet. So no need to take a look at your shoelaces here, just looking long in front of you so that your chest stays lifted, spine long. And shake it out. Bring in your towel behind you. Lengthening one arm, one leg, both arms. Pulling back, away and down, multi-dimensional, multi-direction. You get to choose how high, if you want to just tap your toe. That is a great option. And if you feel like you need a little bit more of a challenge, you can add just a slight bit of a lean back and then reset in the middle. Really focusing on lengthening through your leg versus height. Adding more length is actually going to give you more. Shake it out. Towel goes a long way. Rolling. Focus on each of your fingers, working, wrist, mobilizing. And a lot of times we focus on the bigger muscle groups when we are exercising, but it's super important, start to ring when you're ready. It's super important to focus on the little muscles, the fine ones that really support the big muscles. They all work together, they're all important. Upper pulls, tugs. It's like you're wringing the towel out. Pull and tug. And then when you're ready, unravel the other direction. Figure that out like me. Take your time. All right. Wiggle your fingers out. Do what you need. A little wrist and forearm stretch. Shake it out. All right, we're moving to some upper and lower body again. Extra wide stance. Palms face your body. We are pulling, center, and switch. Really allow your body weight to sink into the leg that is bent. Taking aim. Pulling shoulder blades back and down your spine. Oh, should feel good. And find your way back to center and release that as well. Carefully walk your feet back in. Last but not least, we're back to some shakes. So right down the middle, up and down. Create some wind, cool yourself off. And another little change before we do the pulses. Opposite arms, moving up and down. So think of the big ropes. I know we don't have as much space with the smaller towel, but we can still add the same movement. If you want a little bit more, sink into a squat. Soft elbows, and release that. Come into the pulses. So we're coming about hip height for this round. Hands are close to each other, and we pulse. So just a small range of motion. Three, two, one. Little shake. And corner to corner. Protecting your spine here. So it's just a very small movement. Shoulders locked in. Soft elbows, even though you're squeezing and pulling your hands apart as you rock side to side, corner to corner. Center up and shake it out. All right, back to the floor. All right, round two. If you're feeling good and feeling strong today, both feet can come up. Leaning back. Core is braced. But if that is too much, come right back to here. And if that is still too much, both feet can stay down and just add the twist. Hey, sweetie. All right, shake it out. Arms long in front of you. Eye gaze to the floor. Squeeze your glutes, toes pressing down into the floor. So pulling down, feeling this through your lats, middle and upper back, and Superman. Eyes still towards the floor. Lower back staying safe through glute squeeze. And once you are done, press on up to all fours, and then make your way to a child's pose stretch. So knees wide, arms long, sending hips, glutes, tailbone all towards the back, resting on your heels. Make your way up. So again, let's find some mobility and a stretch through our shoulders here. Bring the towel into one hand, drop it down your back, grab hold, and just start to move. My pups are super helpful today. Just start to move up and down, holding anywhere that feels especially good or a little bit tight still. And release. Bring it around into the other hand. Again, up. And grab hold wherever you can. And just a little bit of movement up and down. Lingering anywhere you need to. Now you may notice that you have a little bit more mobility than when we started. Always a good sign. Release bottom hand and gently bring it back around front. All right, let's finish with a couple other stretches. So a couple big hip circles. moving in both directions. Knees are soft as you're pushing hips to the sides, to the front, and to the back. Hold at center. Opening up through your chest. Oh, really big, exaggerated movements. Pausing anywhere that feels really good. And let's round it forward. Just taking my towel. Gently tuck your chin. Peel your shoulder blades apart from each other. Big inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale. All right, let's definitely roll through our wrists. Big circles. Rotating to the other direction. And so forearms, as well as stretching through the palm, through the fingertips. And let's rotate the other way, just briefly, and then switch. And other way. All right, palms face up. Chest is open. Eye gaze goes up. And rotate thumbs back and down, lengthening from armpits down through biceps, all the way down through your thumb, brachioradialis. Take some more shoulder rolls. Opening so that your chest comes open. And then let's rotate through your spine. Just let your arms float. Lifting your back heel. And awesome work. If you still need some more stretching, please feel free to continue. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.